She would talk about Tyler all the time on the telephone. And they worked together in the office. They would go to lunch together and discuss certain things that, they were working on. And then she would share things that were personal. As the years moved on, he made it very obvious he felt the very same way. And I knew as soon as they started dating that they were meant to be and they were going to be.
I would never have expected that Lindsey, being my brother's fiance, would ask me and my sister to stand up for her at their wedding. And that was really special to be asked by her to be a part of her day.
The love story, I posted on Facebook all of that, and every one of them commented on the love story, how incredible that was, and I thought it was beautiful.
Sometimes being a federal judge is hard, and sometimes it's very stressful, and you need people by your side who have your back. That's Tyler. He's calm, but it doesn't camouflage the deep passion that he has about things that are really important to him, and that's you.
Seeing you together these past few years has filled us with enormous joy and gratitude that you found one another. The love between you is unmistakable, and because it's one that's based on a solid foundation of friendship, it's unbreakable. We know that years and decades from now, when you're old and gray, you'll still be as deeply in love with each other as you are right now. I wish you nothing but happiness, success, and endless love that will burn brighter and stronger as the days go by.
When Lindsey and Tyler first started dating, Lindsey and me would of course discuss the two of them and what I thought of Tyler. And now, in the days, weeks, and months leading up to their wedding day, our conversations have evolved to Lindsey and me with Tyler in the background, laughing at how much we talk, mentioning how there is never a definitive end to our conversations, but rather always an "I'll call you back," and the three of us discussing the shows we watch together.
For our whole lives, it's been the three of us siblings, thick as thieves, pulling pranks, sharing our lives and all of the big decisions and struggles that we have in them. We know that welcoming Tyler into the family only serves to strengthen that bond by adding another co-conspirator. Tyler, welcome to the clan.
She's like an old soul. She was very serious. She had a deep voice for a little girl, and ironically, she was not demonstrative. She wasn't huggy, snuggly. But now, she's the link to holding the family together, and she's all about family, and that just thrills me because I myself am all about family. And she has always been very responsible, but yet very funny and a lot of fun to be with.
Tyler was definitely always very driven and really had high standards for himself. And that is definitely something that I continue to see him emulate in his personal life, in his professional life. He's just constantly striving to be the best person that he can be.
To my almost husband, how is it our wedding day already? I cannot believe how quickly the time has flown. While I can barely remember how I thought my life was complete without you, it also seems like it was just yesterday that we were only friends. You teaching me how to draft interrogatories, and me teaching you how to play Slither. I am so thankful our paths crossed when they did, and so thankful that life led me to you. You are everything I've ever dreamed of and more, and you continue to amaze me each day. I love you more than anything in the world, and I can't wait to marry you. Your almost wife, Lindsey.
You showed me so much kindness I do not understand.
Wow. God, you look like a model. On your video, it's going to be a bunch of seeds. Great.
Yes.
Beautiful.
You look great.
Thank you, kid.
You are welcome.
The biggest, prettiest kid ever.
My dearest Lindsey, wow, it's hard to believe that we've come so far together and now are standing here on our wedding day. We're so beautiful. Over the past few weeks, thinking about this day, I've felt excitement and joy and maybe even a little bit of anxiety. But most of all, I've felt a wonderful sense of anticipation. Anticipation for the life that we are going to build together. Anticipation for the adventures yet to come. As we embark on this married journey together, let's never forget what brought us to this point. A fierce passion for each other, shared laughter, mutual support, and a love that I will always believe our hearts recognized even before we did. You are my heart, and I love you infinitely. Your soon-to-be husband, Tyler.
Tyler and Lindsey, I just love you dearly. I'm so thankful that you found each other and sincerely wish you both the happiest of days together, and I just can't wait to see how you proceed through life and be a part of that. I love you tons.
Lindsey and Tyler, I want to tell you that Poppy and I love and adore you and can't wait to see you. Mwah!
We are here in the presence of loved ones to join Tyler Marandola and Lindsey Zients in the commitment of marriage. Marriage is a sacred covenant between two people joined by the bonds of love and a shared promise to faithfully love, honor, and cherish one another. Marriage is not meant for happiness alone, but also for growth and fulfillment of character. Lindsey and Tyler are committing to one another not merely to love, honor, and cherish, but to help each other become the best version of themselves. I'm told we're among lawyers, so it bears saying that marriage is not truly a legal document. Although Lindsey and Tyler have signed a ketubah, marriage truly is nothing except the promises made and kept by two individuals to one another. Today, you two stand before us to publicly declare your love and to share with us your marriage vows. To make these vows in front of friends and family, Lindsey and Tyler have chosen to stand under a chuppah. This is a Jewish tradition designed to symbolize a married couple's first home together. A home is not merely a physical structure, but is a place of shared joy, sorrow, happiness, frustration, and above all, love. And a home is held together by both the love of the married couple and by those who surround and support them. So if you don't mind, I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to try to impart to you the best advice I have ever received on what it takes to have a successful, meaningful marriage. And that advice came from my father-in-law, Jerome Robbins. We had a wedding, not as beautiful as this, but family and friends and all that, and the band and the happy hour and the dancing and all that. And right in the middle of it, Jerome Robbins, very quiet man, very thoughtful man, pulled my wife and I aside and he said, take a look around. All this, the dancing and the band and all this, it's nice, but it really means nothing. What is really truly important, you want to know what it takes to make a successful marriage? 100% give, 100% of the time on both your parts. It's a little bit unromantic to say marriage is work, so I don't mean to create a lawyerly type of atmosphere over it, but it does take work. Tyler is a hard worker, especially when something is important to him and he's passionate about it. And That's you.
Tyler, I've always believed that soulmates exist. That belief became a conviction when I fell in love with you. As you know, I can sometimes go to extremes. You are my compass, pulling me back to center and ensuring I stay on the right path. When I look at you, I think of the word best in so many contexts. You are my best friend, the best life partner, the best lawyer, and the best guitar player. But I also see you constantly strive to be a better friend, a better son, and a better partner to me. Maybe that's the reason why, even when it seems I can't possibly love you any more than I do, I wake up the next day with even more room in my heart. I promise to continue to love you more each day and to never take you for granted. I promise to laugh along with you in the best of times and to be your shoulder to cry on in the worst. I love you more than anything, and nothing makes me happier than knowing I have a lifetime with you.
I love that you have the biggest heart, filled with joy, with compassion, with excitement for even the most mundane of things sometimes. I love your thoughtfulness, how you always seem to remember everyone's favorite things and little details that always make everyone around you feel special. And I love your friendliness, how you manage to get along with just about everyone, no matter how long or short you've known them or what your differences are. But most of all, I love how perfect you are for me. For the rest of our lives, I promise that I will love you, honor you, and cherish the love that we share in the wonderful person that you are. I promise to let you be you, and to always remember to value the traits that drew me to you in the first place. Most of all, I promise to be the most loving, faithful, and supportive husband that I can be, so long as we both shall live.
A ring is a circle, perfect in balance and endless. It represents a respect for human custom and tradition, yet marks the start of a union that is fresh and new. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you for the first time Tyler and Lindsey Marandola. Mazel tov!
There's a great movie quote from When Harry Met Sally, which says, when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. To Bob and Nancy, Lindsey, you made a superb choice to be with Tyler as soon as possible. And I want to especially thank Bob and Nancy for sharing Tyler with us. Tyler, I'd like to thank you for making my beautiful daughter so very happy. And while you may not know this, but a year before you even asked Lindsey to get married, she knew you were the one. In fact, she was so sure of it that she planned out the wedding and even consulted with me on a budget.
Our precious Lindsey Lou, mazel tov. You made your dream of finding the perfect husband a reality. Anyone who knows Lindsey knows that ever since she was 6 years old, she's dreamed of getting married and raising a family. And with Tyler, she could not have chosen a better partner to share her life with. Lindsey, you've always been a bright light. We've watched you shine for a long time now. But whenever you're with Tyler, you seem to shine just that much brighter. I think it's obvious to all that life's journey would not be complete without him by your side. Tyler, you've impressed us all with your genuine kindness, non-judgmental ways, and open heart, as well as your intelligence, quick wit, and your commitment to family and to the values that Lindsey holds dear. Anyone who knows Tyler knows that Tyler has a heart of gold and always puts others before himself. Lindsey and Tyler are very different. While Lindsey revels at being the center of attention, Tyler prefers being the one to shine the spotlight. But for all the ways they're different, in the important ways that matter, they're the same. They're both old souls, blessed with maturity that far exceeds their years. They have old-fashioned values, giving top billing to honesty, honor, loyalty, and family.
Every father has the same dream, and that dream is to bring their child to the altar and stand with them under the wedding canopy. Lindsey and Tyler, thank you for making that dream come true. Every father has challenges. How to be loving, not cloying. How to be supporting, not controlling. How to be helpful, not pushy. So Lindsey, thank you very much for helping me walk that path.
I am so proud to welcome you into our family. You're a beautiful girl inside and out, and my son is very lucky to have found you. Tyler, I'm so proud of you. You know that. I have always loved you so much, and you are my firstborn, and I just wish you nothing but the best, and I'm waiting for those grandchildren.
Tyler, you're such a blessing to this family. You're a wonderful son, a grandson, an uncle, and brother in so many ways. You really are an amazing young man. You're kind, thoughtful, considerate. You're extremely talented, yet you maintain a humility that has always made you mature beyond your years.
I look up to you so much in the way that you put people first in your life, and you put in the effort to create meaningful relationships with the people that you love. You've been the glue that holds our family together, just like Mom said. And even if I don't answer every one of your daily phone calls, I hope you know how grateful I am for the web that you lay that holds us all together. And Tyler, I know you found someone who will put you first, and I've known it since the moment you confided in me your love for him. I knew from your descriptions that maybe, just maybe, you'd found someone who might come close to being a match for your wit and intelligence, your kindness and your silliness. But as I've grown to know Tyler, I've seen in him what I admire so much in you. I have all of the confidence in the world that he'll be not just your partner in life, but your partner in the goal that you doggedly pursue, growing a family and community that's going to persist across lifetimes.
I am so grateful that Lindsey has found someone as amazing as Tyler. As Tyler now knows, I am a bit harsh when it comes to Lindsey's suitors, but that's only because I love her so much that no one ever seemed good enough. But I can say with absolute certainty that Tyler is truly perfect for my incredible big sister. It is rare to find someone that could put up with the two of us together in our long phone conversations, but Tyler has done even more than that. He has welcomed me into their home and embraced the closeness my sister and I share. I appreciate that so much and know you will always take care of my sister. I love you both, and I'm so excited for you.
Lindsey, you make Tyler so incredibly happy. Anytime he talks to me about you, he can't help but glow and perk up with pride. It's a joy getting to know you, and I knew you were the one for Tyler right away. When you asked him to do something, he just did it without making a sassy, witty remark. And trust me, that is very unlike Tyler. Tyler, thank you so much for asking me to be your best man. I truly love you like a brother, and I always have. I'm glad that you found your perfect girl, and I wish you both a life of love and happiness. Let's hear it for the newlyweds.
First, I want to thank David Zients and Alex Zients-Viederman for hosting this awesome wedding. It's really been a fantastic event. We appreciate everything that you've done. You've been so thoughtful. I really appreciated it last night when I got out the little bag and started munching on stuff that, because I was hungry.
You just made the outtakes.
Although I may be older than Tyler, and I may have been guilty of teasing him a bit much from time to time, the truth is I've always looked up to Tyler immensely. He was universally liked throughout the school. He excelled in all 3 sports he participated in, even winning a few championships on the conference level. I actually have a gift for him. He probably lost this. We were gifted this when we won our golf championship. There's Tyler, and here I am right there, 2003. It's pretty well worn, but...
It's a used shirt?
Of course.
My brother was learning how to play the guitar, and we were at my parents' house with Lindsey, and he was playing the guitar for us, and she was looking at him with this just look of complete adoration in her eyes. And, I had heard before that love was blind, but I didn't realize that love was also deaf.
Congratulations to you both, Lindsey and Tyler, Alex, Herb, David, Tammy, and the rest of the family. We are so happy for you, Lindsey. I have gone through this journey with you for the past several years and have enjoyed every single moment of it. Your life with Tyler is very special, and I know that the 2 of you are going to be very happily married for the rest of your lives.
I hope so.
I know so. You know Bubby knows everything. So,
Congratulations, good luck, nachas, and be happy.
And boy, are we kvelling. Thanks again for sharing all the photos of the rehearsal dinner last night, and for us being able to say hello to everyone. And we look forward to tonight more than anything.